Hey everybody, happy Sunday. This is TransScribersFTM with Carter. This week we are talking about trans people in the media. The first question is, how do you feel about the way the media and entertainment industries portray trans people? And I think it just largely depends on the specific project you're talking about. I don't really know if there's an on the whole. I also think a lot of it depends on what you watch. What I have seen recently has been fairly positive. Excuse me. Do I think trans people are generally portrayed in a positive light or a negative one? Well, like I just said, recently I have seen more of a positive light. Does it mean there isn't a negative light out there? I just may not have seen it. I'm also probably not going to be more inclined to watch anything that would portray someone in a negative light. Do I think these portrayals are based on facts and true information, or based solely on cliched and ignorant-based stereotypes? Well, because what I've seen has been positive, I think a lot of it has been probably very well researched and tried to portray relatively accurately. So hopefully it wasn't more just cliches and ignorance-based stereotypes. Now, at the same time, again, it's just, project by project kind of thing. It says, if anyone, who do I feel has portrayed trans people positively? There was an episode of Grey's Anatomy that was really good. It was, the doctors in the episode were kind and compassionate and understanding to the individual. It was a male to female. They also emphasized in the show about the wife's issue of the M to F, really calling her wife by her chosen name, Donna, instead of her birth name. And so they really focused on more than just what the average Joe doesn't understand about trans issues. Trans America, I think Todd and I talked about that, and as far as I remember, I think that was very positive. Also, pretty compassionate, factual, so it was just very honest, I think. What kind of things would you like to see addressed in the media? I think it's more about a prevalence of it. Gay rights had to come through that, where gay people were accepted on television, and then they could push the envelope a little more, and change, unfortunately, doesn't happen overnight. So, I think we're making good strides and hope to make more. Like when Chaz Bono came out, that was a really big deal, and I think the media, for the most part, handled it pretty well. Even Chelsea lately made jokes, but well within respectful bounds. So again, at the same time, it's just probably because I'm not really inclined to watch anything that's going to be real negative about trans issues. As far as the internet, whether or not it helps portray, I think it could be either side of a coin. It depends on, again, what you're seeking out. If you're seeking out people who are just putting out ignorant information and being hateful, and if someone wants to be hateful, they're going to be hateful pretty much anyway. But again, I think there's also an aspect out there that does help portray trans individuals positively, and lets people know that they are people too. They're just like you and I. So again, like I said, from my experience, things have been pretty positive, but I would love more examples from you guys about what you've seen, if what you've seen that may have been negative. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Todd reminded me. We have a trans professor here in our hometown at the university, and a local small paper did a piece on the fact that she came out as a trans woman, and it was very positive and very supportive, and that was really great for local media in a small town in the southeast. So again, that just adds to the example of, I've seen a lot of positive, and with people in general, while it's not always a rule, if you give someone the chance to let you down, we found more often than not they don't, and it's been a really positive, affirming thing. And again, I know there are people out there that disagree and would be hateful, and we have contact with them too, but it's just so nice when someone doesn't do that. It's really great. So again, use the comment section to let me know about any examples that you guys can think of. I don't have a whole lot of knowledge of examples of things that are in the internet or TV or specials. I know there's like a transgender hospital show. I haven't seen it. A friend of mine said that she watched MTV True Life on SRS surgery, I think. There's a show perhaps done on CNBC or something, I believe, called In the Wrong Body, that my boyfriend's mother was watching, and that was pretty good. I didn't see a lot of it, though. So I know there's a lot out there, and I'd love to see more. So again, let's share away, and I hope you guys have a great week.